because we need to go on this break. Now, don't forget, say you with the hear us, and just go on top of Facebook. We did there at Lasgidi FM 901. Put all your questions there. You feel ask any question you want to ask. And then when we come back after this break, our phone lines officially go there open 0700-901-901-901. Time for you to ask question 0700-901-901-901. We still get inside the studio the AAC presidential candidate for 2023, Omoyele Sowore. Will come back?
ToRi for town. Top Lasgidi FM 90.1. If na talk, we get out. If na music, we sabi. If na better go, our head dey there. Lasgidi FM 90.1. Your number one best station. Ekwebala. Lasgidi. Hey, Ayana, see, hey. Yes,
Good morning, sir. Good morning. I see that you have cough. Oh, so sorry. You can take your coffee now before we come in. You can be taking your coffee before we come in. Yeah, that's the end. They don't want to come in. No, that's how it is. It will go through.
Show your talent. Be sure you balance diet. And this diet now for you. Make you know
what's up, madam?
Hey, Baba, sorry, I never see you. Sorry. How about dinner? How about? Well done. Good to see you. You're not agitated now.
Don't greet now.
90.1.
Well done.
Thanks, man.
Hey, girl. You want to know everything about house matter? Oh, yeah, join every Thursday from 11 a.m. Wakago reach level 30 on top property matters. Make you sabi everything with concern house matter. Now, Golden Bridge Properties. Now, carry this program. Come your demand.
Shey you want to celebrate anybody on top radio? If na better damage you want, I be entertainment gist. Matter we concern women income and even men too. As them they talk, you know go fit talk woman matter, make men seven follow shook mouth. I be na lie. Make you dey join sweetness overload and chi the chiquito on top giddy runs from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for Lasgidi 90.1 FM. Make we run the
90.1 FM. ToRi for town. On top Lasgidi FM 90.1.
Alright, so we're going back on. Alright, welcome back. You still on top ToRi for town for Lasgidi FM 90.1, and we still discuss with the AAC presidential candidate for 2023, Omoyele Sowore.
And of course, plenty issues still there that concern this 2023 election. We'll just continue from where we stopped. Part of the things where a whole lot of people say, now wait till they sweet their belly about this election where they come. Now, the one way they provide for the 2023 Electoral Act, the one way gives some level of guarantees, say some of the things what we'll do will be dependent on electronic and all of those things. They sweet your belly too or not? Because when I asked you that question the other time, I expected you say, okay, the Electoral Act innovations are part of the things where they give you the confidence to try again.
Yeah, but the thing is, anybody where they're born for Nigeria, you must come with a gene of skepticism.
Okay.
Because all these are our leaders. They are way ahead of us in terms of, like, anytime when you see they accede to something, they don't already get another solution where we don't know. Because already they don't begin pull back. Even for now, they say, electronic, but the other day they told us manual compilation now. So that they give me some doubt, say that they're really serious to resolve this problem. The other part, we say, electronic transmission does not guarantee that the election cannot be rigged or won't be rigged. Because now within the officer right now, will still transmit the polling unit presiding officer. The solution, long term, electronic voting.
Okay.
Which involves that anywhere where you take, if you vote, as long as you are verified. Maybe they'll send you a token. This is my token. When it's time to vote, I vote with that token. Don't go. Because if we can be collecting money anywhere from our apps, there should be an app that can also ensure that we can vote and our votes will count. That's where we should be headed. Not with transmission of paper where they scan. Because small time you will hear network failure. Somebody can. The internet is a switch, has a switch. Somebody can switch all the thing off in a particular area if they are losing. Because it was the same way we were excited when we hear about the thumb printing machine when it comes to now that thing has become obsolete because they've found a way around it. So, and don't forget that politicians will still go buy votes. That one, the electronic transmission. So until citizens reach point where they decide say they know will sell their votes. But before we go reach there, the economy must improve. Because it's a function of how citizens get money and make them not go to sell their conscience at the polling unit. Politicians they understand all these things. Say in 1999, 2003, now they carry ballot papers, they pursue them, they don't carry ballot papers anymore. That one is an obsolete idea. Then they can't move from there to make they go to write this thing or thumb print at home. When they lost a few of the cases, when they found out one person thumb printed, they shifted away from that. Then they can't move into coalition centers. You don't vote now from the coalition center where they allocate votes to people like us. You will get 100 like this, take your IC, and when you reach coalition center, they just wipe them out. That is the problem that we have, and now it is vote by until in terms of street credibility, and then win the election. Anybody win the monitor election very well, especially those of us in journalism, we know the truth, but we cannot continue to manage Nigeria the way it is now and expect progress.
All right, a little bit of a personal question, but still about politics.
Yes.
2019. Through the social media, but it be like say some departure don't do this time around. We need to enjoy that kind of strong following again. How you see this one? How you feel? You still get that level of confidence? The people there with you?
Absolutely. After 2019, it will make you ask yourself, say, how many presidential candidates go prison? Exactly. I'm the only one. How many presidential candidates where they kill him brother? None, except myself. How many presidential candidates will they restrict to Abuja for 3 years? So the fact that I even did for this election as a candidate, now miracle.
But those ones don't get anything to do with your politics.
Exactly.
It does. These are things that has. It's my politics now.
Your activism is your politics.
Of course. Now, how do you divorce my politics? Not be the way I talk and invest them. Not be start to talk from university days. If you follow me from university, that people they listen to me will go in lag with me. They expel me twice from Unilag as a student activist. We spent 6 years to graduate instead of 4 years. Why? Because we fight military government say we don't want them to be in our space. So since that time, now they don't develop those years. If my activism could lead me to spend 6 years in the university, why do you think that restriction, being charged for treason, being shot at by the police, broad daylight in Abuja, and all those things, they are meant to tie my hand behind my back so that what we are talking about now, I will not enjoy them. And you are dealing with powerful people who are rich. The moment they saw, especially after SARS, the ruling class was shaking to their root, and they decided that look, we're not going to do mistake or allow these young people to follow these radical people. They're going to pull one of their own come out.
Which one?
Well, just a listen now. Okay. Babangida them, Obasanjo, anybody where you see Obasanjo they support, Babangida they support. They are part of Ruin Nigeria FC football club. Because they own this country. That is where you start suspecting that they don't want a radical change, because these are the people that make sure that Nigeria never made progress, democratically speaking, economically speaking, politically speaking. And now the thing will happen this time. I don't go one station where they ask me the same question. I tell them, say, in the period of revolutionary demand or curiosity, there could also be revolutionary confusion. Yes. But to answer you well, all this thing when I talk, I say youth day somewhere, not PR.
Oh.
Yes, not PR.
So what do they see?
The thing we say, if I ask now which poll will I conduct, we say youth day with them. No poll. There's nothing scientific behind it.
So I'm going to hold both of them on top of this one. 2023 it's still just there around the corner, and we go actually know once Nigerians march to the polling unit. But right now, Lagos, time for you to talk to us. The phone lines for you to call us now 0700901901 or you send message into 09094901901. Talk to us. Good morning.
What's your name?
Hello, good morning. Ekaro. Which is your name? Where they call us from?
Please, is this a Baba program?
This one at Lasgidi FM.
I know that it's Lasgidi FM.
ToRi for time.
Alright, you're going to wait for Baba me time because we get a confirmation to get to the studio. Hello, good morning.
Off your radio.
Alright, just try call us back 0700901901. Alright, I see this message for you. Good morning, Princess Adezewe and Chief Ukpai Zera. He said, I hope say our confirmatory guest inside the studio, your own case not go be like the one where they talk say is easier said than done, because not be today we don't hear promises from the past and present government which never come to reality. All the promises we don't they get from them now promise we man they promise woman on top bed. Uncle Bato I send this one.
Make your hands at that.
Exactly.
Yes, even if you promise woman on top bed, the teacher they go leave you. When you finish, you must fulfill the promise. But on a serious note, though, is that person way fee handle assignment way tough. How you know fee handle other assignments way they tough. When I did 22 years old for this country, they go university. What's in Nigeria's biggest problem? Corruption, military rule, economic problem. Now we confront them. Now we drive Babangida come from power for this country. Now we drive Abacha. Drive all of them. So not democracy where we get now, we say you need tough people, we go make things right, we get intellect, we get exposure, we get education. Now it will come be problem. And the thing we say, you have to look at people's records when they are making promises, if they can fulfill it. So I have collateral that I can submit to the Nigerian people, and that is my past. Say for 32 years, 3 decades and more, I have never departed from the path of justice, honesty, and integrity.
All right, we get more
All right,
questions.
this one say from Victor Ufumba. He said, "Good morning, Princess Uri and Oga Ukpai and our guest, Mr. Sowore." He said, "We have had recent kidnapping of school children over some time now. Even the school management and security agencies can't give us account of those children being kidnapped." He said, "Please, Mr. Sowore, suggest ways how this can be stopped."
We have to stop the bleeding. The
Okay.
security of the country is in dire straits. It's not only school children that are kidnapped. People are being kidnapped in their farms. People are being kidnapped in churches. It has reached a level, I heard about 2 weeks ago, that dead bodies are being kidnapped for ransom. Yes. So you add that to banditry, terrorism, you know that you need complete security overhaul. And I've seen it that when I become president of Nigeria, I go fire plenty of army generals where I know they compromise. If you need, I go bring in mercenaries, make it come stop all these things, so that first we will stop the bleeding.
All right, Lasgidi FM, talk to us. What will be your name?
Hello, good morning. My name is Ambassador Solomon.
All right, fire down. We hear you.
Oga Sowore.
Good morning.
Well done, well done. In fact, your job all this year, we are done this year. Very well done job. But I find my way to talk to you personally to win the soul of Nigerians, the youth of Nigeria, the masses, the poor people now. My brother, is very hard. Your system is very, very clean and good system. But to use this system, it will be hard. It will be very, very hard. I talked to IG Wala that time when the start saying talk to some people about something. I get your number, your personal, your 3 number from him to call you. See, if we did not use one kind of sense, you see the sense where people abuse. Nobody know Peter Obi.
Well, what will be your question? What will be your question? Because you get just 1 minute.
No, I don't get question. I just want to contribute.
Okay, you just want to.
Just a point in mind.
All right.
The contribution is we need to use that system we can use to win the heart of the people. I don't know how we
All
can
right,
do
thank
it.
you so much. Thank
It's
you
not
very
possible.
much. All right, thank you very much. All right, you own that contribution.
Yes.
But sorry, because of time, we're not going to actually take a lot more because we get a lot of messages for here. This one say, okay, they say, what is your main ideology where if you make you feel say you can rescue Nigeria as a country? Galadima, I said I'm calm.
Galadima. My main ideology now, socialism, but we carry welfareism for head. That is, I believe in the welfare of the masses and that they should own their resources and control it. And the reason we say the capitalistic system where they practice for here not be not just buccaneers, we just carry ideas. You go remember last week, the people where they don't sell disco to give them loans, Nigeria they take back the discos again. You go give loans to big men and you go still and the country go still pay them through AMCON. You go sell something, give them, and you go still go repair them. Sometimes you go repair house at 100 million, come sell them to them for 20. They'll go take the house, borrow money, and you still go pay back.
That will not just our own, the nature of our own capitalism. Because there's corruption in the system. Capitalism is
but now the thing where they tell you, say,
Thank you.
the one, so why you go sell companies where belong to the public to somebody when you know say now you go still take care? Why don't you just let the public maintain and own? Now the thing will create the unemployment where you see now the selling of when they start from Obasanjo time, all the federal houses were sold to House of Reps members. They will go take loan, come back, they will not pay back the loan. You will come take AMCON, help them pay back the loan. You go to touch in our own idea of there's nothing where Nigerian leaders touch will not go spoil now. That will not be news, but the guy will take style talk about strategy. I just want to answer him. Since when I don't they play like monkey, you understand? Because they will say if you want cash monkey, go play like monkey. So since when I don't they try cash monkey, not be said nobody turn the whole country to monkeys. You understand? We want cash monkey for Babangida that time. Make we no push him, great handover. We vote. You understand? You want catch monkey, Abacha time, make you no agree handover. You want catch monkey, third time for Basanjo. You want catch monkey, they bring Yadua, we no get liver. They won't catch monkey, they bring Jonathan.
Not be our friend, to be honest. We
stop
like to just
acting like say
Plenty talk there.
but I will just ask you this last one in just 1 minute. Just answer this question. And a person saying I'm coming. He say, what you go do with the cost of services and goods for inside markets? So what you go do?
You go do price control.
the thing we say
In just 1 minute.
the question where you ask about living wage, and I go solve that problem. How can you pay somebody 30,000 naira to survive in a month when you don't even fit cover transportation alone? But when you invest in people's living wage, they will get enough money. It will spur production. It will spur more people. When there is demand, it will force more people to go and produce, farm, do all those things, and society will do. And when you build infrastructure, you create jobs. More and more people will be able to cope with living. But when you deplete people slave wages, and the simple way to describe it is that the market where you they go for here, and the same market where person where they collect 150,000 for South Africa they go.
All right, thank you very much. So you entered the studio. We celebrate you and your crew. We're actually there inside the studio. Thank you very much. All right, time now reach for us to end and close the curtain on top. Sorry for time. We'll come here again tomorrow. My name is Uvbi Balogun.
My name is still Ukpai. With the hand you over to the very good hands of Otong.
Sweetness and meow.
For town.
We'll come here again tomorrow. My name is Uvbi Balogun.
My name is still Ukpai. With the hand you over to the very good hands of Otong.
Sweetness and meow.
Lasgidi 90.1 FM rè. Máyì kúrò. Ó wà ń pẹ́ làwọn fẹ́ tán. Máyì kúrò. Lasgidi. Máyì kúrò. Wo mo ti bẹ́lẹ̀ ká. Number one champion, Sunday and Saturday. Sorry, player.